All right, here we go. Back to twerk. Okay, so what is next? We need to rig the hair. That's the main task at the moment. See the clothing right now. I shouldn't be able to see this. How do I prevent that? I don't want these objects visible in this collection. So we'll make a new collection here called Neku Rig Meshes. And we'll just hide that. That should disable them. Or something like this. Oh, there we go. Now we have just the rig. We can turn on just the body. Can't wait to mess around with that add-on creator. Might be able to give me a lot of solutions. Okay, pop off the hair. And then in this folder, we'll just make a new rig. Which we'll call hair. And we want to use the bone layers. Call this custom. And actually, before I rotate or anything, this one will be our hair parent. It's literally what we call it. Hair parent. And this one will just be cc underscore hair. This one. This front hair strand. There's a balance in how much of it we'd want to be able to actually move. We don't want it to be able to pull too far away from the face. Got all those different strands here. For the back of the hair, I think we'll try to do clumps. I'm not going to try and make a strand or hair, a bone for each chunk of hair. I think that's going to be unoptimized. And the other thing too is some of these strands are in the neck or along the neck. We won't be able to deform them. I guess we could use a parent constraint. Hey, Hammers, thank you for the resub. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you been doing? Good to see you. Doing good, been working on some Christmas projects. Nice. That's awesome. What kind of Christmas projects? Okay, that should work. So for this, let's get rid of this rig here. And we're going to take these bones. Oops. Cannot select them. I just parented. So work on the Pokemon Advent Calendar group project. My post goes up on the 16th. Exciting. Very exciting. I'll definitely send it my way once it's up. I'd love to check it out. Oh, goodness. Excuse me. There we go, something like that. And how's Goo been? That should be perfect. Who's doing good? Lots of stuff to work on too. Good. Even productive. Well, thank you. Everyone's a busy bee this holiday season. This one. Got 3 models to work on before Christmas. You're gonna work on 3 models before Christmas? My goodness. Well, well. I can relate to that. That's a lot. They better appreciate it. Working on those Christmas... Are you working on some Christmas presents as avatars? I think 2 of them are Blender only, so I don't have to worry about the VR side. I certainly prefer Blender, keeping things within Blender, but fortunately it's Unity most of the time. Someone was reaching out to me about a potential VR or Blender only character, and I was intrigued. One of them for the Advent Calendar project, another is a gift, and the last one is an Abby, but that one isn't a priority. Okay. That it doesn't mirror them sometimes. I have to figure out how to make that work proper. And I take just say mesh symmetrize. That seems to have broken something. Never mind. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, this should work pretty well now. So now, one final weight paint here. Hope to make a Ranger to sell, but we'll see how it goes, lol. Ooh. I just can't wait for infinite free time. It feels like once the new year hits, I'll have more free time. Who knows how true that's going to be, but man, getting into the holidays, it just feels like I have less and less free time. Fingers crossed. Fingers and toes. Triple crossed. Okay, so we've got should be just about everything. Hair's rigged. Need to test it now. Let's just make sure the head moves properly. Okay. All right, this will take a little bit to export. Send it up. Get slower once I get the shape keys in. Oh. Hello, Arctic. One moment, everyone. You want to sit? No. All right, there we go. I'm back. One minute and 41 seconds for an export. Good God. Here's the boy. Here's our latest avatar in Amorous. This is Neku. Oh, and this little decal came out super well. Oh, thank you. Two count. Just the body material really quick. Just help it pop just a bit more. Okay. So, what now? Oh, we actually have to test the hair. I made it. Ooh, that looks good. Looks like one of the strands isn't moving. There's a little trick. That main strand in the middle is not moving, and I feel like a few of the side strands could move a little bit more. So that top one, it's kind of a funny view. We'll have to make these back strands, make sure they're only influencing just the tops. That's gonna get weird. Oh, excuse me. And that looks like it makes more sense. Goodness. Whew. Like, oh, thank you, Namers. Whew, damn. That was intense. Hello, Raikou. I've played RE4 remake lately with the model made me in the game. It looks awesome. Thought you'd find that cool. Ooh, that's awesome. I'll definitely have to check that out. That's awesome. Like modded it in. I'll DM you a clip or two to watch later. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, I got a little pimple on my nose. A little baby.
Yeah, there was a random cow.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Oh my god! Speaking of cow,
Oh, well.
what the?
Oh my god, they spawned a lot. Oh my goodness gracious.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
It appears that for
Man,
every
that tail
number
is
with
just
normal
flying
behavior,
everywhere.
they spawned
Amazing.
three enemies.
No dog.
I suppose it's fitting.
Oh, there's a Krauser here.
Krauser's here
The
too?
tail.
Yeah.
Amazing.
FURSANITy. That's not very skibbity riz of you.
Mr. Kennedy, please just shoot him.
Joey the Avatar.
World overflow with the Phantom tax.
Lord Sandler. So then you will comply. Yes? Never. You heard the lady.
That's awesome.
Hey lady.
That's super cool. Oh, I was trying to like the video, but
not even a girl.
almost too aggressive with
Oh,
that. Very cool. Thank you for sharing that, Areku. I will have to post that around because that's really awesome. It's cool to see it moving in a game. Makes me wish there was like just more games you could easily throw custom models into. It does. I know. It really goes to show that in VR chat, the main thing that makes it that just suffers in most worlds is lighting. If you had good lighting, the models look really good. That's awesome. All right, we're looking good. I don't know if you know Neku, but Neku's a furry streamer as well. That's who we're working on right now. Just a few strands we're not influencing yet. All right, that should be all of them. I know Neku, but I don't think it's this thing. Gotcha. Sorry, 1 second. I have to step away. I'll be right back. Sorry to step away. I have a big old pimple on the side of my nose and it's hurting. It's like, what is that? Okay, check out this avatar. This is where we're at right now with Neku. Getting pretty close to done. Putting on some finishing touches right now. God damn. Hurts. Just waiting for this to export. There we go. All right. We are now updated. should actually do is make an empty in here, which we'll call cam rig. Drop the main camera in it. Set 0 right. I hate that. One thing that really bugs me about Unity is that when you make something, it doesn't position it at 0. Just pick some random spot. Still missing that one strand there. That looks much better. Maybe a little too strong on the bottom of the hair. Hello, even. We're making some hair right now. That's just those two strands there. Well, thanks. Bone hair? You don't have bones in your hair? What's wrong with you? Oh, of course. And then I also wanted to make this hair move just a little bit more. I think that's good, actually. All right, so we'll consider hair rigged. Not sure if you have ever come with this problem, but since I'm desperate, I gotta ask. You work with AutoRogue Pro, right? I need to extract the deformed bones, but then reparent them. The easiest way that I've had of doing that, if I need to like get the actual just deformed bones, is just export your rig. You know, just export the FBX and then re-import it. And then you should have your deformed version with all the bones. That's what I would recommend. You just want to make sure when you say reparent them, are you trying to put them back into the AutoRig Pro rig? So, depends on what you mean by need them back in the rig. I think that to me seems like there probably would be an easier solution. What do you just to bake a modifier? Is the modifier on the rig or the mesh? Can you even put modifiers on rigs? No. Because if you're just looking to bake the mesh, I mean, I don't know if you would need to, because in AutoRig Pro you can apply modifiers right here, and that will keep your shape keys, unless it's a subdivision. The modifier is in the mesh, but cannot bake as long as AutoRig Pro is the rig. Is the issue that the mesh is rigged at all? If that's the case, I would just make a duplicate version of your Oh, are you using that modifier you sent the other day? Or that add-on that was like move all the bones random directions or whatever? Okay, so I think the issue is that you're encountering most likely is the IK system here. That's what's locking your bones, because things can move, but if this will prevent them from moving because it's keeping the limbs in place. So what you actually want to do is just switch which version you're using, because there's two systems that can control the arms. There's IK and FK. And so what I would recommend is using FK. So you would just hit snap. And now it rotates. So you want the 3 boxes. And if you click on it, it's going to tell you which one you have. See how it's all the way to the right, maximum 1. I go click on the other one. Snap. And you just want to do that for each of these. Snap. Snap. And that should work now. Because your IK system is what's overriding those positions. I think it should work if you just switch to FK. Now, where did I leave off? Air system in here. Excuse me. That still need to be extracted though. So I don't think you need to edit your rig in any way here. Like, you can either switch to FK, see if that works, because then it's able to actually move the deformed bones and move the body. Or do the exported version and get that rig, because the mesh doesn't care what the rig is, as long as your vertex groups have the same names. As long as your vertex groups have the same names, that's all that matters. The order of these bones, there's no the vertex groups do not know the order of the bones, and they don't care. So you don't have to worry about, as long as you are able to get the correct vertex groups back into your main mesh. So like, I would make a duplicate with an export, so export an FBX file. Make sure that in your exported FBX, everything has the correct names, and there's bones for all the vertex groups you want in your FBX version. Then do the add-on. Yeah, say, I'll say rig. Do your rig to the duplicate version, and then you can either combine it back or somehow transfer the weights back to the original. So you just do this little loop. If you really need to swap them, or to get those weights on there, back on there. Thank you so much for drawing it. That actually really helps. So absolutely, I'm a visual person, so it makes it a lot easier for me. There's got chocolate everywhere. Once I swap them, yeah, more like upgrade. Gotcha. Well, there certainly are a few ways to get your weights back into the original model. You transfer them. I mean, as long as you have another rig, as long as you have that second rig with the same names, it can be parented differently. All that matters is the name of the bones. So it doesn't have to be an auto rig pro rig. You can have the bones doing whatever. Obviously, you'd want it rigged in a way that the movement's similar. But say you only have the deform bones in your second rig. As long as the names are the same, you could unparent your main mesh from Auto Rig Pro, attach it to your second rig, like the one you get from the FBX, do your add-on, and then remove the second rig and put it back on your first. Put it back to your first one. Something like that. But yeah. If you are trying to actually change what's under the hood in Auto Rig Pro and like extract the bones and put them back in, that's going to be a lot more painful in the long run. Or difficult. Okay. Hair's rigged. Now let's update the hair color. Gonna attempt that? Awesome. Good luck. Excuse me. Thank you for all the help, though. Absolutely. Absolutely. Good luck. Hello, Wendy. Time Fruit, have a nice weekend, all. Same to you, Arctic. We'll catch you later. Enjoy your food and enjoy your weekend. Take a look at them hand poses. Those are expressions. Right. I decided I was going to redo the animator, which is pretty easy to do. Duplicate, take this. Gesture there. Title. List. Open L. White L. Base L. Rock and roll. Gun. Thumbs up. Why do this one over the other one? Because this one gives us control over transition time. The other ones happened instantaneously. That was no good. Yeah, this looks. Well, first let's assign it. Right. Right. All right, well, the right hand gestures work. All right. We got the right hand working. What happened to our left hand? Is something still affecting our hand? Some sort of animation? Neku, Neku, Neku. Okay. Toggles. That shouldn't affect anything, but we do need to use the correct expression mask. Tail. Just gonna move these out for a moment. That shouldn't affect anything. And should be moving. Let's try again. Interesting that it moves at all. It might be an FBX misassignment. I don't know. I mean, the hand was working earlier. Why would it just suddenly stop? Let's check. It's all fine. All fine. So, is it the animations themselves? If so, that would be annoying because that's fine. Same values, just opposite hand. This is not mirrored in any way. Let's delete. Let's delete this layer. Or remove the mask from this layer. Try that again. Didn't affect anything, so. Oh, so what's the dealio? Okay. Let's pop it out of the avatar. Let's put it on its own. No, we need it in there. Actually, let's remove it for now and see if anything still happens. That will tell us if something's incorrect. So there's something else vying for control. There definitely is. Okay, so. The layer's been removed. Pull Neku out. Loving. These do not affect me. This doesn't affect me. Is it the emulator that's broken? I don't see anything that should be affecting it. Or maybe these are the default because nothing's been assigned. It's adding it itself. If I went to the body and yeah, because I left default on. If we just play it now, nothing should happen. Okay, good. That's expected behavior. Awesome. Which means that it is just something wrong with the gesture layer itself. Perhaps one of these transitions is broken. That's what it is. Okay. There we go. This is set to mirror. I need to make sure the template one is fixed because that should not be the case. I mean, with my setup, it shouldn't be the case. Heck, maybe I should have mirrored it. Well, it is rainy outside. Gray and drizzly. More like gay and drizzly. Beautiful. That hand looks super good. Nice smooth motion. Satisfying. Okay, hands are done. Hand poses. Beneath. Alright. 3 more things and then we're done. So, the tail. Tail is incomplete. Let's look at the UV map. Now that's the tail for each individual strand. I would like by itself. Okay. Can I select by color? Otherwise it's gonna be difficult, honestly. I don't have to, it doesn't have to be perfect. I just have to get like 90% of them. Okay. Now. This is fine for now. that's fine. What next? We need to make the tail decal. Will be relatively simple. My favorite word. Relatively simple. Alright, add a mirror, add a subdivision. Turn that subdivision up. Alright, there are some stripes. Now we got our little stripies. Check that orientation. Be able to see the face orientation right now. Oh, I can't. Clear these ones are facing our way. Okay. Now we got our tail decal. We're going to, below this, make a plane. There. Just a little bit below. Oh, it's because I'm on random. That's why. I turn on. I can only. So make this dark. And make that white. Now we bake it. Second. Tail decal below. Then duplicate this. Move up. New collection. Tail decal below poly. And this is the baker. Decal. Move that right there. Alright, so now we have these two collections. Simple stuff. Okay. So same as before, sort of. Go up here, thanks. Little decal. Copy the path. And add our exporter here. Add you. Tail decal. Copy that path. Go here. Low poly. Export all collections, save. Then we're going to make a new collection. bake. I really only need to bake an ID map here. Because we add a fill, which will be black and full opacity. And above this, we can make a template flat here that uses our ID. Like so. So we get a nice little color. And let's ensure we are sampling the correct color. And add a anchor point of this. And add opacity to this. Something to that effect, and we will actually use the same exact color. That just gives a nice soft edge to it. Save. That should be it. That should all be all we need. Just this one singular. So we'll go now to EQ. And the tail. Decal. Save. This is the folder we want to put this in. And we'll use Wyoming. Albedo only. Test 1024. Let's look at them. Perfect. Export. Save. Here. And we actually want to go back to Blender. We can close the tail, turn back on the body and the rig. And before we go any further, let's adapt our shader here. So we'll go to shading. Excuse me. Okay. Open up. This image here, and let's just drop it in first. We do have to use our UV map. Second UV map. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. We can see the pattern. We do not want this to repeat. We're already selecting the second UV map, so we should just be able to take this. Scan it. Let's mix colors really quick. And put the vector in here, this right here, this right there. All right. I just really will only be able to see it from the top. I really can't do anything about that. It's just how it is. So, where we'll leave it. And let's go back to layout. Save. Ooh. All right. We exported. Now we're back in Unity, and we can mess with our tail. A decal. It's really interesting, honestly. All right, the pattern's in there. Love a dub dub. Thanks for the grub. Nice. Okay, where does that leave us on our to-do list? Very, very close to done. So there is one final step to take with the body. So our fluff So I could make a full body UV discard, but it seems to me that the body really isn't poking through the clothing. Did a good job of that. So I think I just want to hide the fluff. And I want to hide it on the arms, or the shoulders, and the elbows. And the knees are actually fine. But it's the shoulder and elbows. So when you be editing, we'll add our second map. These are our shoulders. Take these, GY4, not GY3. Wow, they take up so little space. GY2. Okay, so now we have the toggles for the elbows, shoulders. Need to export them. Loading, loading, loading. Loading, loading, loading. Export it. Now what we can do is adapt the material. Once again, we're gonna unlock that shader. We're gonna go down to special effects. UV discard. Create some clips. And now we do have to make some animations for this one. So animators, echo temp right there. Create animations here. The Neku UV discards. Drop it here, select. Make sure the material is locked in. Select the body. Go down to the body, material, hit record, and we want to be able to toggle these two. Okay. So UV discard for that would be row 3, column 0. This one's the elbow, cuffs, and the shoulder, cuffs. Okay. Perfect. Now on the main outfit for the toggles, when we have these, if I just add the animation here, I think it's actually going to work. So the jacket's on, the elbow and the shoulder should be off. When the shirt's off, it should just be shoulder. This will not work. Okay, so how do we get around that? Well, we'd have to link the animator oh, what a pain. No way for me to rename. Use slider protect security, run the link, hold blah. Blah blah blah, exclusive state, custom drive. Hello, even. Didn't mention before, it was looking good as usual. Really love how the back logo and the fur texture came out. Thank you, even. I appreciate that. I'm very excited for this one. I'm gonna be posting it in a lot of places. Hopefully. Well, let me think about that. No, it's because the clip is here. This one is more shiny than usual, lol. Good. I'm gonna take it back. This actually should work. I don't apologize. Yeah, I turned up the dark contrast. Gotcha. So body unlock UV one. Lock. There we go. Okay, so now this should work. Because I can add the animation clip from any object, that's always going to put it in the animator on the body. So yes, it does work. Sort of. We're missing toggles of the side. Should be able to turn those off. It's not changing the value. The circus of value. So it is working. So it is working, but the emulator is not able to control them. All right, so let's put in the gesture. Gonna head off to shower, though I assume you're stopping fairly soon anyway. I am. Definitely enjoy your shower. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. I will be streaming Sunday again. That'll probably be the earliest I'll be back on the computer. Definitely enjoy your weekend. Thank you for coming by. Thanks for showing off the world again. That was super cool. There we go. I'm having my UVs here. Weekend. May see you Sunday if I remember mid PG3. Sounds good. Catch you later, Wendy. Bye. Okay, so these are working now. We still got a little bit of clipping here. Sure. What happened to my... Oh. When I moved their position here. So that must be the shader. My stripes. Oops. it's using still using UV2. Okay, so that's what we'll do. We'll just lock it in again, go back to Blender, and make a UV2. Move these back down. 3, 1, 1. Loading, loading, loading. Right, save. Got the color back. Okay. That should be it. That should be it. Alrighty. Right up until the last moment for today. Really felt like the time was just going by so fast. But let's go ahead and export the package. Okay, let's say FURSANITy. Send this to Google Drive. All right, y'all. Thank you all for hanging out. I think it's just one person out there. Thank you all. Thank you for hanging out. Hope you're having an amazing Friday. I'm going to be calling it here for the stream. I'll probably be back Sunday, so hope to see you then. If that's you, even. Enjoy your weekend, even. And anyone else lurking out there. See you later. Catching this on YouTube. Thank you for watching. Bye, everyone. I'll see you Sunday.